Welcome back to Ramp and Splash. You know what time it is. It's 7 a.m. It's Saturday morning, which means it's time for Saturday morning magic. I've had my sugary cereal. Mom and Dad are still in bed. The good cartoons are on. So we're going to play some epic Magic the Gathering. Now, I've had a tough week. I threw my back out and it still hurts a lot. So this might be a shorter video. I'm going to play as many games as I can while I'm still upright. But I'm going to take it easy on myself. I'm doing some stretches here. I got a chair here. We're doing some stretching out the hips. Yeah, there's that hip flexor. Okay, good. Not an exercise video. We're going to play Magic the Gathering. And starting last week, I decided that I just don't like the M21 draft environment. So what we're going to do is switch over to Brawl. And Brawl was totally new. I played a lot of Commander, never played any Brawl. And last week we made a couple of decks that worked really well, surprisingly. So the first one was a Teferi, the new Teferi, Master of Time. And a lot of the time, actually for both decks, a lot of what I did was survive the first 4 turns and then not look like a pushover, and my opponents conceded. So that's going to be the strategy for those 2 decks. Okay, so we have Teferi, Master of Time. It's an attempt at a mill deck. We never got to mill anyone out, but we won a lot of matches because it looked like it was going to take a long time, and our opponents just gave up. The second deck was a Saheeli, the 3-mana Saheeli that makes a servo every time you cast a non-creature spell. And it started out as like an artifact tribal deck, and the goal was to make as many servos as we can and swing for the win. But every time we put out 2 planeswalkers, our opponents conceded. So that makes me think that Saheeli Super Friends is an even better, a better choice. And of course, she triggers on non-creature spells. So when you cast a planeswalker, you get a servo too. And so every planeswalker comes with a token that defends itself, which is a lot of fun. So we're going to play those 2 decks. We're also going to make a third deck. I think that if I'm going to have a Brawl career here for the next few weeks, while M21 is the draft, I think that we're going to want eventually more than 3 decks, but I think we're going to want 3 decks for a while. And we want them to have different styles. So we have a mill deck, we have a Super Friends, and I was thinking we should have something that's just aggressive. Just 1 drop, 2 drop, swing, 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 lots of removal, keep our threats safe, that kind of deck. And we have a blue, and we have an Izzet deck. So I was thinking we might go Abzan and just sort of cover the color pie. Let's get started. I have a 750 gold reward for blue and red spells. So let's jump in with Saheeli. Let's play Brawl, Saheeli's Workshop. This? There's a little nugget over here. Oh, there's a nugget over here. Is that part of the art? What is that? What was that? There's some animations going on, but we're frozen, so we don't get to see the animations. We're up against Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig. Garenbrig. I actually do have a pretty good Scottish accent. I just can't do it right now because it's early in the morning and my back hurts. Garenbrig. They started with a 1-drop. We don't need to do that though. So we have a burn spell. We have a Gadrak. Wow, turn 2 Yorvo. Look at you with your aggression. Good lord. 5 damage if you control a Chandra. I don't. What's he do? Whenever another green creature enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Yorvo. I think what we want is for them to cast another green creature and then bounce Yorvo and slow them down. Our goal is to get Saheeli out and protect her. So we're going to pass here. Yep, that's exactly what we want. I mean, it's unfortunate that we're not going to get the goose too, but we can burn the goose. Oh no. When a creature leaves the battlefield. So we want to bounce Yorvo before the Ozolith comes down, because if the Ozolith comes down, those counters just go straight over to Pollen Bright or the goose. So we're going to bounce that motherfucker. And we're gonna cast... So Gadrag says can't attack. It doesn't say can't block, which is real key. And we're gonna hope that Gildark is not reading closely enough and attacks with a goose. Excuse me. Whoa! Westing Beast. And comes in attacking, huh? Vigilance, Death Touch, Haste, they're tapped out, so it would be a trade, because they don't have First Strike. Yeah, that's fine. I'll trade 1 for 1 here. We got a good hand for trading 1 for 1. This is so good. I kind of want to burn out the goose before it gets too potent. And Saheeli can't protect herself this turn. We have to have a blocker down. The Palladium Mirror would allow us to bounce Yorvo again, though. I think that's what we do here. It blocks the Pollen Bright, it bounces Yorvo with Stolen by the Fae. And if we can get fairies on the board, that will protect Saheeli. Oh no, here's the problem. Yorvo, when we bounce him, the Ozolith is just gonna move those counters over. Alright, that's fine though. That's fine though, so we need... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 mana altogether. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, autopay, good. If he moves it to the Pollen Bright Druid, we might be able to use Shock here. When does it move? Beginning of combat. Okay. Okay. Oh, just gonna put him right back on Yorvo. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I don't love this. I don't think we have a good counter to their strategy here. Yeah, we don't have a good counter to their strategy. That's the truth. Oh man. You. Yes, sir. Go stop that goose. Yes, sir. Oh no. That's how the fairies talk in my Eldraine. Oh, wishing well. You are just not welcome here right now. We don't have the. We do have the mana to cast this. Draw a card, create a token, return target non-land permanent, counter target ability, counter target spell, counter target ability. Activated or triggered ability. So we can counter the Ozolith doing its thing. We only have exactly the mana to cast this, though. Yeah, we're in a really bad situation. All right. Our goal is for them to have an ability trigger. Or a spell. A spell or ability. And we'll Sublime Epiphany. Target spell. Yes. It's obvious target. Yeah. Target a non-land permanent. Okay, do we want to bounce the goose, or so the goose just moves these counters over? I want to bounce the Ozolith, I think. Target a creature you control to do what? Oh, it's a copy. Well, let's make another Palladium Mirror, and then let's do this. I guess that didn't help us very much, but it was fun. Blah, 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 blah. Let's block the goose. Yes, sir. Oh my god, that's the biggest goose I've ever seen. So we have a ton of mana here. We could kill Yorvo. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Red. Red. One, two, three, four. Unfortunately, we're not getting a lot of value out of this. So we can kill the 1/1. I kind of don't care. Let's jump. Let's dump the Witching Well here. Scry 2. Yeah. Honestly, I like that. I like that situation. So we're gonna. We're not gonna attack. Thank you. I mean, she just plays Ozolith and Yorvo right back out, I think. Or the fucking Thorn Mammoth. It fights up to 1 target creature. Fine. Red-blue has a tough time with mono-green because our burn spells are too small to kill opponent's creatures. How loud is... No, I'm louder than the game. Let's change just like that. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's that. I mean, Saheeli just dies to the goose. That's the problem, right? All right. Okay. All right. Whenever Thorn Mammoth or another creature enters the battlefield, Thorn Mammoth fights. Yeah, we can't do anything about this. We've got nothing. We've got nothing at all. We've got nothing. We've got nothing at all. Woohoo! We're gonna shock your guy. Yeah, that's a nope. That's a big ol' nope. We're gonna concede there. Woo-hoo-hoo. I was thinking since last week that maybe the Teferi and Saheeli victories were something of a coincidence. Maybe we were playing against other noobs on the Brawl circuit, because they seemed kind of like pushovers, and we seemed to do really well. That is not what just happened. We got pushed over. We got our shit pushed in. And we didn't even yeah, there we go. We didn't even get a quarter of the way there. Alright, let's try one more with Saheeli. I really like that 6-mana counterspell. That was a heck of a thing, huh? Oh, it's a blue cow. It's a blue cow. Oh, what a good turn 3 play. What a good turn 1 play. Good fucking lord. Okay. So we go mountain first. So our opponent, excuse me. Our opponent is on Abzan, which is what we want to play for our next deck. We'll see if they're playing an Abzan aggro, and maybe it'll juice up some stuff for us here. Yeah, I think we need to let this come in tapped here. Even though we might have wanted to hold. So tough thing about red-blue is also that they can't get rid of enchantments. And that's pretty fucking frustrating. You don't have a way to stop Saheeli in the immediate term, so I'm sorry. We're just gonna go ahead and overrun the board here with servos. Oh, I am Nutter says, have a wonderful stream and an awesome day. Hey man, thank you. Really appreciate it. Oh no! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That came out of nowhere. So when it mutates, they're gonna keep getting cats. That's fine. Decline. What I would like to do is cast 2 non-creature spells here. Actually, let's hold up. They have fucking lifelink? God. Must be nice, White. White gets all the good shit. Am I right? So that's the guy who's playing blue right now. So if I hold up the 2, I can unsubstantiate something here and also hold up weaponized in case that becomes useful. Actually, if they play an amazing instant or sorcery, we could copy it too. Do we let the cats? No, we don't want the cats to be made here. So we're just gonna push that back and make a servo. So this +1 ability kind of sucks with Smothering Tide on the board. That's okay though, because they have another +1 ability. Oh no, you lost your Masticore. I'm sure they have a way to get it back. If you think that I won't block your 1/1s, when you're tapped out, you have got another thing coming, bud. Okay, we have 5 mana. If we hold up 2, we still get that same opportunity to weaponize and expand. So I think we start with the Royal Scions here. Make a servo, and then we +1 them to make this a super soldier. Congratulations, son. You are now a super soldier. No attacks. So Nethroi can come out anytime now. Which is a real problem, because they can just return all those creature cards to the battlefield. It's really concerning, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a way to deal with that. Is it power 10 or less? Okay. Interesting. So Cubwarden doesn't have trample, so what I want to do is block it and then use weaponize to kill the Skull Prophet. Yep. So they want to trade 1 for 1 because Nethroi is going to get them back, which is really frustrating. But they can only get back so many. So I'm going to go ahead and fill their bin. Their bin's already full, so you might as well just fill it and with garbage. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, no, I get it. I get it. You got effects. you have activated abilities. I see that. Or triggered abilities. Oh, boy. Can't cast Shimmer Dragon. Can't cast Explosion. So I think we proliferate and draw a card here. That gets us our token for the turn. We boof up our... Yeah. Decline. Buff up the Scions. And hold up mana. Oh God. we're in such deep shit here. Oh man. Oh boy. The Cubwarden's going for the Scions. Do they have lifelink? Yeah. Lifelink, lifelink. Everything has lifelink. I think I want to trade this token. They don't get to get it back, so that's important. The game audio is still pretty loud. I'm going to turn that down. What? Oh, I should have responded to that and used weaponize to kill something before it came into effect. It's a bummer. Oh, I could have also expanded it if I wanted to. I don't think that would have been helpful. Ugh. Well, this is the top of our curve. I think Workshop Elders we should cut from the deck now, in favor of something cheaper. Oh, it flies. Great. What am I gonna do with a flying crystalline giant? You dummy. Okay, now Nethroi comes out, right? No. Come on, Crystalline Giant. We need vigilance. If we can start attacking for... Oh, they have 53 hit points. Fuck this noise. Fuck all over this noise. Oh, yeah. Go to the command zone. My turn. Talking about my turn. My turn. Resolve, decline. All right, we're going to try again for Sublime Epiphany and hope that reach, god damn it. Anything but reach. Oh, good lord, we're going to Sublime Epiphany that. We're going to counter the spell, we're going to bounce a thing. We're going to create a token, and we're going to draw a card. We want to bounce you. We're going to target a creature I control, and then I'm going to draw a card. Excuse me. I mean, they could just recast all of that garbage, so... yeah, exactly. And now they have 10 power worth of creatures entering the battlefield. I wonder if Nethroi aggro is something that I want to make. We should keep that in mind. At this point, it would feel kind of like a copycat of this deck. Oh, that's your 10 power. All right. And you are lifelink and death touch. But it's only 5, so I think we'll take it. And pay 2 life. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we get it. We get it, you're fancy. All right, what do we have that can help in this situation? We still can't cast Explosion. Chrome Replicator would leave 5 up for Weaponize and Expansion. It wouldn't stop Villas though. I don't think we have any way of stopping Villas. So I think we cast this and we just let them run over us here. I mean, we still want to look for outs, but wait. Non-token? Oh, bullshit. We're conceding. I specifically put Chrome Replicator in because of all the servos, right? It does not count servos. It's non-token only. Fuck. Oh Christ. All right, but really that gives us some real specific things we can do to improve this deck. We have, I think, 2 cards we want to get rid of. The Workshop Elders. Water's so good. Water's just so good. We want to get rid of Workshop Elders and also Chrome Replicator. I think that a 5/6 flyer that's sometimes hexproof is still a strong top end. Certainly that's good. Embercleave, we're a little less aggro than we were. But it attaches automatically. It costs less when you're attacking with a bunch of creatures. Let's keep it in for now. Let's look at Planeswalkers. If we're going Super Friends, let's just fucking go Super Friends. Moo? Moo, moo, moo. Moo, moo, moo. Dicka, dicka, moo. Moo, moo, moo. Moo, moo, moo. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Loses flying, -2, -0. Create an elemental bird. All right, Moo gets in. Tybalt protects Planeswalkers. Chandra. Elementals get +2/+0, add red mana, deal 2 damage. Yeah, not really. I mean, this one's just busted, right? Can't be countered. Emblem. 3 damage. She can be our top end, I think. Next question. Is Palladium Mirror still good? It's a creature, so it doesn't trigger Saheeli. So what I want to do is I want to undo the Planeswalker filter. And then I want to search for the word add. Add. Okay. I want things that... Oh, wow. We're super friends. So obviously Spark Double get in, right? And... Goblin Wizardry get out? I don't know. Oh, the Locket? I guess there's no signets in this format, except for Arcane Signet. We want a cheap ramp here, and it looks like there's no... Golden Egg doesn't make mana, it just filters mana. Draw a card. Filtering, color filtering, yeah. Yeah, I think we want to get rid of Palladium Mirror, and we want to put in... What's the tome do? Huh, that's cool. I'm gonna put in Chromatic Lantern. Maybe. Maybe. Like, Heraldic Banner doesn't work really well with colorless creatures. Not collected. See what we're missing here for mana rocks. Devotion is increased by 1. No. There just aren't a lot of mana rocks in the format, huh? That's okay, because we have the best one. So we're gonna add in that. Okay, so we also have Midnight Clock. Flux Channeler is good. Brazen Borrower I think is still good. Moo is still good. Narset still good. Bone Crusher still good. All right, I guess Gadrak comes out. He's our favorite blocker, but it's just not gonna happen. All right, that's a good start. Let's play one more with Saheeli and see how it goes, and then we can jump over to the Teferi deck and give that a revision. Gonna give it a revision. Gonna give it a revision now. Gonna give it a revision. Gonna give it... Free mulligan. Yes, please. Oh, this hand is so good. Ah! We're keeping it. Enters tapped, baby. Oh my god, we're signating. Oh, Gimp. Gimp 666. Congratulations, ma'am. You trolled the internet. I do control a mountain, so I have 4 mana here. I love the idea of playing Chandra this turn. I love especially the idea of playing this Chandra, but here's the thing. It's a safe time to play Saheeli, and Saheeli is key because we got to make those servos. And we got to make them as soon as possible. So we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. Saheeli will take a hit, but then when Chandra comes down, everything's going to change. Oh no. Who are we? Who is this? Oh no. At the beginning of your end step, put a coin counter on another creature. When another creature coin counter dies or is put into exile, return that card to the battlefield under your control. Oh, fuck. There is no getting around that. That is an airtight contract. They get to steal our creatures. Okay. Oh boy. Did I play a land? I did play a land. Oh my god. Do I want to ramp? I have 4 mana. I feel like I should use all my mana. Oh, fuck. What's better than 2 planeswalkers? The biggest fucking planeswalker in the format. Sorry, that's not true. Ugin is bigger, but that Chandra is just unstoppable. gonna mute here to have a cough. Okay, apologies. Who are you attacking? Me? Okay. We really want to play a land, so let's Chandra first. Artifact becomes a 4/4. I like having that card on top. Okay, we have 5 mana to play with. This is an instant. It deals 5 damage. I like that. So we could play a 3. Yeah, I want to leave up both of these, right? So we want to play something that costs 3. I like this Chandra here. That's the maniacal laugh of a monster. Oh man. And fair enough, right? I mean, if I was just trying to set up my board to have like an effect later in the game and somebody was playing a planeswalker every turn, I'd give up too. And notice the games that we lost there, we did not play 3 planeswalkers. Anyway, so that was my first daily win, so I got some coinage. Very nice. Let's switch over to the Teferi deck here. Queuing. Yeah, we're putting people in the queue. God, my lighting looks weird. Hold on, let me change the lighting color. Hold on just a sec. Oh yeah, it's a little better. It's a little more daylighty. But now this is all washed out. Oh fuck. Who cares, right? Am I right? What the fuck? We're keeping. What the fuck is going on? Don't think I didn't see you, Narset. I know what you're capable of. Judy, come on. You're killing me here. We have nothing to do except cast Narset here. I don't love that. Yeah, fair. Sorry, Sphinx, you are too expensive. You are reserved for the top end, and you are not allowed to play. Whoa, questing beast. That sucks. On a scale of 1 to 10, that really sucks. Let's see who John attacks with it. I assume me, because, yeah. We'll phase that out. I mean, we're gonna lose here really quick, but we're gonna lose both of these planeswalkers this turn. But we set ourselves up nicely for Ominous Seas. Oh, of course, Questing Beast has Death Touch, so that's frustrating. Yes, please. Wow, I believe they call that junding them out is what's happening to us right now. Holy shit. I feel like the only thing we can do now is Sublime Epiphany. But I don't even know, like that doesn't even stop them very well. All right, well, Sublime Epiphany. Yep. Here we go. So this has Death Touch, and these do not have Death Touch. Okay. We can make a big fat Gadwick. We could. How big would he be? He'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. He'd be a. Oh no, it doesn't change. It would be draw 4 cards, but it would be draw 8 cards, and then we'd get another thing, and we'd have a 3/3. That's pretty good. Target player mills 4 cards. We could Jace. Do we have 7 mana? We could Jace and Mew, which doesn't really do much against the Questing Beast. But Jace draws us 2 cards, so that's a good start. Let's start with Jace. We'll mill John. We're going to mill him. This Gargoyle can't block unless you have 4 cards. We do. Can't attack unless they only have two cards in their graveyard. So we have 3 mana. -2, -0. Let's Teferi's Tutelage and just try to go straight for the mill win. And we can discard something big. That's really powerful. So let's discard this. No attacks. Honestly, if we survive this turn, I think we might have a good chance at winning here on the mill plan. That's really loud. How's that? Yeah, probably not, because they have they have a lot to do right now, right? But let's talk about drawing 8 cards and milling 16. Doesn't even get us there, right? This is 5 mana, draw 3, mills them 12. But it also blocks. It also blocks pretty well. Put 2 cards in your library. I don't know. This and this. So this is where my novice Magic playing comes in. There's too many options, and there's no way for me to keep it all straight in my head. Oh boy. They still have 24 cards though, so that's a real bummer. I feel like I should hold up unsubstantiate, but I also feel like we're just dead, right? Because they only need to hit us with 3 creatures and we're toast. So I actually need to play a blocker or a unsubstantiate would do it, because it would bounce one of their dude mans. Bounce, block, block. But if I could draw 3 cards somehow here, I could Ominous Seize and have another blocker. Is there a way for me to draw 3? No. All right. I think that's it then. You're too slow. There's no. You and you. Fuck, I'm 1 draw short. That's too bad. All right, well, we'll bounce that. We have to block here and here. If they have any combat trick at all, we're toast, and that's fine. I think that was a fair fight. Oh no, what can he do? Oh no! Then he makes... Fuck! Terror of the Peaks is not a fair card. Let's just throw that out there. Terror of the Peaks is busted. Should we put a Terror of the Peaks in Saheeli? Each one of those tokens is a pinger. That's something to consider. It might be better than the blue hexproof dragon. Wow, that was a fun game though. That was a ton of fun. Oh wow, okay. Hey, look at all this stuff. We got our thing. We're not gonna get this, so we're gonna have to make a new deck. Let's go to decks. Let's open Teferi. Teferi? I think it's Teferi. Oh, God. Let's play Teferi again. Let's play Teferi again. So I kind of want to get rid of Sweet Oblivion. And I want to put in something cheap and mean. Some kind of counterspell. Anticipate, Augur Bolus, Callous Dismissal might be it's a sorcery. It's something to keep in mind though. Oh, what's the amass card that gives your dude's hexproof? That's an instant speed blocker. Where is that? It's got one of those skull guys on it. Here it is. Lazotep Plating. You and permanents you control gain hexproof. That would have saved us in the last turn from being burnt out by the Terror of the Peaks. So this is a situation where, like, the more cards we have, the more we want a lot of cheap cards, right? Also, a lot of the stuff that we do triggers. So, where's the drowned secrets? Whenever you cast a blue spell, target player mills 2 cards. We want to keep casting spells and getting triggers. So I want to keep this curve real low. I'm also not sure about this card, but it could finish the game, right? That's the issue. So I want to do not collected, and I want to do mill. Have they updated all the cards? They haven't updated all the cards. Oh, cancel. No. Where's the one where you mill twice as many cards? Isn't that a thing? What do we think about Bond of Insight? Oh no, that's amazing. That card's great. I thought there was an enchantment that doubled the amount of milling. Maybe that was as far back as Amonkhet, now that I'm thinking about it. But I thought there was another one more recently. Anyway, we made a couple of changes. Let's go play one more game with Teferi, and then we can build something a little more aggressive. Arr. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to play. I wanted to play. Let's brawl, baby! We're brawling. Rada. She's nice. She is nice. Let's keep this. I think it means we're in deep doo-doo though, because she's gonna come out the gate swinging here. Oh, and they got the gruel sleeves and everything. Ooh, baby. I'm all overwhelmed here. Vantress, Lost Thoughts. I'm gonna mill you out, motherfucker. I'm gonna mill you out, motherfucker. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hey. Doing something vaguely threatening wins again. Yeah. They probably saw Teferi and were like, I can't beat him on that axis. I can only beat on the beatdowns. All right. I mean, at some point, it does start to feel like some people are wasting our time if you're gonna concede that quickly. Just because there's this whole like rigmarole for loading the game that takes up a lot of time. Okay. This is a new person that I've never seen before. I don't love this, but I don't hate it either. So whenever you tap a non-land permanent, but it has to be non-land. What a great 2-drop. Into a great 3-drop. All right. Do it. Do it. It's a race, bud. The gargoyle? The masticore? Let's get rid of the masticore. Oh, they're ramping. This is bad. We got to stop them before they ramp. Let's throw out a distraction. That's such a good draw. Oh my god, that's such a good draw. I don't seem to be holding up much mana here, but maybe I will start to hold up mana. I wonder if the gargoyle just isn't very good right now. I'm gonna regret that as soon as they play a 5-drop creature that's just fat as fuck. So thick. that was almost a really cool animation. I've never seen that before. That was almost really cool. If it wasn't for the stupid shit-eating grin and haha, that would have been awesome. Oh god. Look at the top 5 cards. Maybe put a non-human for 7 mana. That's cool. My turn. Talking about my turn. My turn. I'm gonna get rid of this island in the hopes that we find another one quite soon. We're gonna throw Narset out there again as mainly as a distraction. I mean, but also they're playing blue, so each opponent can't draw more than one card each turn is really really kind of a handicap. This leaves us with Lasotep plating up, and I don't think we need the folio. It doesn't mill 7 though. That's really potent. This is a real clutch play though. It's really clutch. It's really clutch. Oh, they're gonna put a creature out on the battlefield. Okay. Oh boy. Did they get trample? Holy shit. They have haste, right? So I guess we phase it out. No, it's fine. I'd like to save that if we can. Oh, 26. 26. That's hard. Let's draw a discard here. Maximize the amount of information that we have. I think the Sphinx goes away. We drew a card. So 24. So I kind of want to leave up all of my mana for these. These here. I really wish we could Sublime Epiphany here. But oh no shit, you're just gonna do it again? Wow, okay. Oh, we just got fucking busted here. Wow. Okay. Just that? That's it? Yeah, read it. We can do both of these. That's the exciting part. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, I know, you get a spider. God, 20 is a lot. 20 is a lot. It's really a lot. Ugh. It's not funny. It's mean. It's really mean. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, JQI Light. I shouldn't be laughing. That was really mean. Oh, fuck. Where are we at? 18? I can't do anymore. This is all I can do. Sack it. Scry 2. 16. So if we play this and activate it, they mill 2 and 5 is 7. 7 is not enough. They can't kill us this turn though, so that's key. That's key information. Oh, each player draws X cards, but they don't. Oh no, they would draw the first one. Okay, they'd draw the first one, but I would keep drawing and they wouldn't. Holy shit. I really wish I hadn't ditched that island. The island was really key and we don't have it anymore. That's frustrating. I really thought we'd get another one given how much we're drawing. But we didn't. I think they'd start coming for me now, right? I think that's what they should do. Let's come after me. I am so sorry. I am just so sorry. I hate it when my opponent has all the answers to exactly the cards that I'm casting, and so I feel bad doing that to JQI Light. But at the same time, like, I'm playing mono blue. I'm trying something new. I'm trying to get good at this kind of mono blue bullshit. The next deck that we make is going to feel much more me, because we're going to go obs on value, obs on aggro. Yeah. Fair play, friend. Fair play. Oh shit. I really wish I had that 6th mana. That's frustrating. All right, so they're hitting me with the Forerunners. Obviously, we're gonna draw and discard. Still don't have 6 mana. Okay, if I can mill 9 cards next turn, I win. And I think that does it. I think that puts us... Wait, nope. Who's attacking me? Just you? And you? Let's do that. Just in case there are any surprises. Take action. Oh, there's that 6th mana. Where the fuck have you been? All right, they have 7 cards. They have 4 in hand. So activating this does 4. And this does 3. No, this also does 4. So let's start with this. Drown Secrets. Bottom 2. Draw 1. Mill 2. Then we have Phil Foglio of Fancies. Holy shit. Oh, it's hot in here. It is. The humidity isn't that bad. It's only 66, but it's 82 degrees in here. I'm going to go open the windows. I'm going to go refresh my water, and then we're going to play deck building. And then we'll test that deck a couple times, and then we'll be done. All right, taking a break. I'll be right back. Everyone is gonna get there faster, row into the light. The light. Oh man, if anyone hasn't listened to TV on the radio recently, it still holds up. It's really fucking good. Go listen. All right, let's go back to Arena. Excuse me. So that was interesting, that last game with the Teferi deck. It goes to show just how fucking hard it is to mill someone out of 60 cards. So we had the 2 best enchantments. As soon as I open the windows, it's just like noise coming out there. We had the 2 best enchantments. We had Drown Secrets and we had Teferi's Tutelage. And those throughout a 10-turn game managed to close it out. But if we didn't have one of those, we wouldn't have even come close to winning. And if we didn't have either of those, we wouldn't have come close to winning either. So I think we gotta find some other threats to put in there, because they're just not enough. It's interesting because again, the threat of mill is going to win a lot of the time. But to actually carry it out, to actually see it through to the end, is really difficult. It's grueling. So I'm imagining that a third of our matches are just going to be people giving up because they don't want to deal with mill. Then 2/6 are going to be us losing when people decide like, no, I'm going to play this out and see what this asshole actually has up his sleeve. And then they realize like we can't close out the game, and so then they win, right? And then 1/6 of the time we're gonna win because we actually successfully milled them out. How many sixths was that? I think that was 6/6. No, a third. 4/6. Wait. 2/6, 3/6, 1/6. Yes. Okay. 2/6 of the time they'll give up. 3/6 of the time they'll stomp all over us, and then 1/6 of the time we'll actually mill them out. That's my guess. And that adds up to 6/6. However, because Teferi is master of time, he is not obligated to stick to your math. Fractions do not need to add up to 1 in Teferi land. Hey, let's make a new deck. New. Everyone is gonna get there faster. Row into the light. The light. Boo doo 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 doo. Honestly, Vraska with the stained glass. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a player or planeswalker, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with Death Touch. Whenever this deals damage to a planeswalker, destroy it. That kind of sounds fun. You can play all the 1/1s with Death Touch, and every time they make contact with the opponent, they get bigger. That's kind of aggressive. Is she a 3-drop? She's a 4-drop, so it's hard to be aggressive with a 4-drop. As your anchor point. Who is Obzon? So we have Kethis. Legendary spells cost 1 less. Let's include not collected here. Oh, now we have to go all the way back to the beginning. Okay. Oh my god. Let's just color filter first then. Wow, there's so many legendaries that I haven't collected. This is bullshit. I played a lot of Ravnica Legions. I should have Rakdos. I wonder if that's on my old account. It could be. Huh. So there's only 2 Obzon commanders. We have Nethroi and Kethis. Can you build Kethis in Brawl? What do we have for legendaries in green, black, and white? Planeswalkers count as legendaries, but we already have a Super Friends deck, and I don't want to do the same thing twice. How big is Kethis? Is he a 3/3? He's a 3/4. That's pretty aggressive. A 3/4 on turn 3 is just fine, right? I wonder if Nethroi, not a mutate version, but a just an aggro version, just like these are the best black, white, and green low drops. Then removal, and then at the end of the game you cast Nethroi and win. Let's see what that looks like. Excuse me. I can craft 4 mythic rares. What are the best 1-drops here? Lifelink against protection. Lifelink. Let's just throw in good ones. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Fuck yes. No. Huh. Defiant Strike seems good. Enchant creature can't block and can't activate abilities. She could be good. We're not going in on cycling. Garrison Cat seems okay. Giant Killer can get blockers out of the way. Okay, we're looking for good aggro 2-drops, 1 and 2 drops. Whenever Hazda Marshal and at least 2 other creatures attack, create a 1/1. That seems like a lot. So this deck is going to run out of cards. So whenever we can buff up with card draw. That's really important. Pegasus, maybe. Whenever an enchantment enters the... No. We're not doing that. Righteous Blow, Righteousness. No. Nope. You have 7 more life than your starting total. We're probably not going to have that situation. Tap an untapped creature you control, exile a tapped creature. If we're doing this right, they shouldn't have many tapped creatures. So that's a no. That's knights only. Who are you? Bridemate, maybe. Watchdog is pretty great. Ancestral Blade, super good. Angelic Ascension might be key. That might be a key card in this deck. Pro Black, exile target card from a graveyard. That seems really good. Bowser's Solidarity is also going to be key. First Strike, +1/+1 counter. That seems really good. Angel, whenever an angel you control dies, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. I'm starting to think that this is the wrong process, that we're actually kind of we're actually kind of going too slowly, and this will take forever. Charming Prince. Yeah, this might be a huge hassle. Nope. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 2, draw a card. Yeah, I don't really want to play the life gain deck, honestly. Divine Arrow. He's cool. I don't know if he's good enough aggressively, but 1/3s can attack. Ain't nothing wrong with that. 2/1 First Strike, loyalty abilities of your planeswalkers. Wow. Are we doing Hate Bears? I think we might be making a Hate Bears deck. We're making a Nethroi Hate Bear. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. Let's do this. Let's fuck this up. Grateful Apparition. Could be, if we get enough counters. Multicolored spells. Hushbringer. Life linker in the worst kind of way. Wow, that's bad, huh? Oh, boy. Main Serval. I saw servals. I went to a wildlife sanctuary place and I saw servals. They didn't do much. They're cats, so they just They just sat around. Pacifism is a thought. Pack leader is a thought. We can look up all the dogs in a minute here. He's good. He's good. During your turn, spells your opponents cast cost 1 more to cast, and the abilities cost 1 more. And it's a 2/1 that leaves behind a spirit. That's pretty good. That's a 2/3 flying for 2. Seems pretty good. We're not cycling. I wish that gave first strike like the other one. Whenever you cast a night spell, create a 1/1 white human creature token. That's a cool card. I don't know how many knights there are. We should look up knights and dogs. Here. That's a good one. That's really good. Let's play Passery. Oh, Jesus. So for higher drops, they have to be really good. Destroy all creatures with toughness 4 or greater. I think this could be really good for us. If we're keeping small, that could be really good. Gideon. Idol of Endurance. When Idol of Endurance enters the battlefield, exile all creature cards with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard until Idol of Endurance leaves the battlefield. Until end of turn, you may cast a creature spell from among the cards exiled with Idol of Endurance without paying its mana cost. It kind of non-bows, like it's weird because it could support the same strategy as Nethroi, but it could be a non-bow and they could interfere with each other. I'm going to skip it for now. Heliod. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on creature or enchantment. Let's think about it. Okay, for us to put anything else in, it has to be really good. Where's the cheapest unconditional white removal? There's Prison Realm. Splendor Mare is something to consider, but probably not. Let's look at the word exile here. What do we have that exiles? Exile only a creature, and they have to cost 3 or less. Exile target artifact or enchantment. That could be really important. Banishing Light. How is Banishing Light different from Prison Realm? Creature, but you get the scry. Any permanent. Okay. And then, of course, Conclave Tribunal might be good. Ajani's Strength of the Pride creates cats. Oh, he creates pride mates. And you gain life. I feel like he's our top end here. It's too slow and mana intensive. Like, we're only ever going to get the first part of her. Although, maybe that's good. I don't know. Oh, Maybe the Wanderer. Maybe the Wanderer. Okay. Let's look at black now. Let's go straight for black here. This process is real slow, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? We wanted to look up knights and dogs. No, not knights. Knight. Well, there's a lot of knights, aren't there? Not a lot of them are good enough for worthy knight, I think. Yeah, I don't really want to be doing that right now. He's a knight, though. He's a knight. That's a knight. Oh, he's really good. Obviously, we're gonna have Murderous Rider. Maybe a Worthy Knight stays in. Maybe she sticks. Okay. Let's get rid of this and get rid of the white, and we'll go for black. Okay, I don't think deadweight is going to be good here. I don't think a lot of people are playing. Well, maybe they are. Gutterbones is nice and aggressive. Plays with a graveyard. We like that. Knight of the Ebon Legion, of course. Mutual Destruction. I don't know. It could be good. No. I mean, maybe. Whisper Squad. Whisper Squad. Oh man, there's so many magic cards in this game. Huh? Eliminate hits planeswalkers. Just a little pro tip there. Blacklands Paragon is a flash, gets Death Touch and Lifelink. I don't know. I don't know if I like that card enough. We'll throw it in. Grasp of Darkness is hard to cast. Heartless Act seems real strong. Deck Builder. Minute longer and I wouldn't hit. Oh man, you can make a rats, cats, and dogs deck now. Rats, cats, and dogs deck. No, too slow. So target creature with power 3 or less. No, that's not as good as the other one. I don't think. What's a sorcery? Swindler. No. That's a way we could win the game. All right, where's the knight that kills? Where is the knight that kills? I like this. Choose up to 4 target cards in your graveyard. If you control a Bolas Planeswalker, return those to your hand. Otherwise, an opponent chooses 2 of them. Meh. This guy could be pretty aggressive. Speaking of aggressive, that's potent. This guy's awesome. Where is Murder? And then Murderous Rider. Perfect. Mythos, perfect. Sorin, target creature you control gains death touch and lifelink. If it's a vampire, put a counter on it. You may sack a vampire. Nah, it's just it's too much vampire. Plague Crafter might be right. Yeah. Let's throw Reggie in. Destroy target creature, put a menace counter. 4 is a lot, but we'll put it in for now. Look, guys, I just want to go fast and I want to go hard here. I want to go fast, I want to go hard. No, we need our card advantage here. We can't be doing that. No, these are all too expensive. Clackbidge Troll is a consideration. So is Doom Whisperer. Board wipe? Or leaves your battlefield. I think maybe Sir Conrad is the top end of our curve here. All right, Conrad, get in. I want to skip green for the time being and come back to green because I really want to look at. I really want to look at. Can we just do the multicolor? I just want to look at multicolor cards here. And I don't want to scroll through this whole fucking thing. Is there a way to do that? Nope. All right, we're going to scroll here. I'm going to take a drink. Because one of the advantages of playing a 3-color deck is that you get access to all those potent cards that are more powerful for the amount of mana. Excuse me. I hope I don't have the COVID. They're more powerful for the amount of mana, but that's because they require 2 types of mana. We're coming up on 2 hours here, so I'm going to keep an eye on the time. Like D-Spark. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. Okay. General's Enforcer, Legendary Humans. I don't know if we're going to have enough Legendary Humans. Is it 2/3 that makes tokens, though? That could be good. That could be really good. Death Touch. 2 power. Wintermoor Commander's toughness is equal to the number of knights you control. Whenever it attacks, another target knight gets indestructible. Could be. Kudro, other humans you control get +1/+1 whenever a human enters the battlefield under your control. Exile target card from an opponent's graveyard. Weird. Sack 2 humans, destroy a creature. I don't know. Is that good? Deals damage to target player equal to the number of cards. So that's a way to close out the game. She's cheap, she's distracting, she gains you life if you're in a race. Oh, well, fucking, of course, Luris. No. Necropanther, whenever this creature mutates, return target creature card. I tell you what, it is a 3/3 for 3. And then Oath of Kaya. Deals 3 damage, gain 3 life. Whenever opponent attacks a planeswalker you control with 1 or more creature, Oath of Kaya deals 2 damage. That's kind of good. Kaya's Wrath is a board wipe. No, I don't want to futz with that right now. No. These are getting too expensive. So let's move into green black. Target creature gets +1/+1 and death touch. No. Permanent, and they get a basic. That's fine. Whenever a permanent and opponent controls the size of the bounty card, you gain 3 life. He's cool. Fiend Artisan seems cool here. Glowspore Shaman seems like necessary for the deck to work. That's interesting. That's two mana for 2 creatures. That seems really powerful. Glowspore, I mentioned, is too good. Skull Prophet. I mean, the fact that it can ramp you, but also is a 3/1 and just can swing is good. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter. Otherwise, sack it. Discard a creature card. I feel like there's a deck to be made there, like an Amori deck. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe. Nope, these are expensive. This is a good card, though. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, return target creature that wasn't put there this combat. That's actually right in our game plan of just like recycling creatures over and over again. So I think we want to put her in. These are all too expensive. We might consider Vraska for fun. This isn't the Amori deck. All right, let's go to green-white. How is Risk the Redeemed in Brawl? It's not in Standard. I don't understand. I mean, why not? If you can, why not? Indestructible and create 3 knights. It's actually quite good. Peacemaker, Fabro, Elder. For each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color. But it's also just a 2/2 for 3. 2/2 vigilance for 3. Could be good. There's the cats. Nope. Knight of Autumn is pretty fucking potent. This is going to be a really difficult deck build. Ajani buffs all the creatures, so that's really good. Let's jump to the actual 3 color cards. Oh, I guess March of the Multitudes is pretty good. Death's Oasis. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, mill 2 cards, then return a creature card with lesser converted mana cost than the creature that died from your graveyard to your hand. Sacrifice Death's Oasis. You gain life equals to the greatest converted mana cost among creatures you control. Then return a creature card with lesser converted mana cost than the creature that died from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, we're going to put that in. We're going to put in the Triumph. Certainly we'll put in Kethis because he's a 3-mana 3/4. Return any number of permanent cards with different names. Yeah. Wow. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, all right. So here's the problem that we're facing. There's 3 or 4 different sub-themes going on, right? So there's Knights, right? We can make this a knights deck, and the knights support and buff each other. With knights, we can probably do humans, because a lot of the knights are humans. So we could do humans and knights. That would focus on black-white. If we do more of a focus on black-green, the theme is ETB triggers and like continuously cycling the cards. Now, continuously cycling cards is dumb if it's just a 2-1. Like, I switched out this 2-1 and then brought back this other 2-1 from my graveyard. It's like, does anybody care? I don't think so. So then we could do cats and dogs. There's also just so much good like removal. There's so many board wipes that like, but I kind of feel like if this deck gets to the board wipe point, the point of casting board wipes, it's already lost, right? If they're casting their 5 drops and you're casting 2 drops, when you board wipe, nothing happens. You've I mean, if you board wipe and then you can cast Nethroy and you can get them all back, but then you have to have safe attacks, right? So then there was the other thought that was just hate bears, like two mana creatures that have an effect on the state of the game. I don't dislike that either. So this is really one of the toughest deck builds I've ever done. I thought Abzan aggro would have been like a single thing, but it's really not. Okay. It's actually several different things. Should have known. Elvish Reclaimer. I don't see anything here. Maybe Ranger's Guile, but I mean, Pelt Collector isn't even very good here because a lot of the creatures aren't going to be that much bigger than him. I don't like the double color on turn 2. It's not very good. Gift of Strength. Squire. No. You're fun. There's nothing else to search up with him. Indestructible is really good. Harpooner is very strong in this deck. Whatever that deck ends up being. Paradise Druid is a ramper that's also a good, just a 2-1 for 2. That art is so good. Niels Ham is just so strong. just fantastic. Look at the top 5 cards, reveal creature or land, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom. So the other thing is that I'm seeing is that we're not going to have a lot of card draw, but there's a lot of control over what we're going to draw. There's a lot of ways to like make sure you get a specific hand, which is good for like combo and control, but we just kind of want to smash them. No, this is card draw, but it's too slow, I think, right? I think this is better card draw. It's probably not very good. It's good. It's just hard to cast on turn 2, especially. Scavenging Ooze is a strong card in this kind of situation. These are 3 drops. They're all too slow. Maybe this isn't. Deals damage to a player or planeswalker. Look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may reveal a creature card or a Garruk and put it in your hand. This card's fucking awesome. Where have you been hiding? Holy shit, that card's great. Let's see. Making something a... Where is mutate? Oh, it's gonna be in the 4 drops. Oh my god. Magic the Gathering has so many cards. This guy. Because for 3 mana, you make a small creature a big creature. And then also get a land. Let's put that there. Oh boy, I am overwhelmed. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call this the Abzan base. And we're gonna save it. We're gonna craft all these cards, I think. Because it doesn't hurt. 2 mythics, 7 rares, a common and an uncommon. Not standard legal. Craft? Oh no, what am I missing? 2 rares? How many rares do we need? Oh, a lot. I see. I see. Quite a lot of rares. We'll ditch Giant Killer. We'll ditch Charming Prince. We'll ditch Pack Leader. What else? What else? Heliod I can craft. Banishing Light I can craft. The Bust. So these are 3 rares, and I have to pick 2 to craft. I think the Bust might actually be really good. If we can keep our curve real low and just be hitting real hard, when they play their big blocker, we just make it go away. So let's ditch Eidolon for a hot second here and see if we can craft this. Not enough wild cards. 2 rares, 2 mythics. I have 1 mythic. Oh, Reese. Let's get rid of Reese. Oh, I have to craft Nethroi and Heliod and who else? Oh, Harbinger. Fuck, I'm just short. My collection's too small. I never thought I would face this on Arena. My collection is too small. All right, Magistrate is out. You don't have enough wild cards. Wait. What happened to my 2? Oh, it is now fucking with me. It just said I had 2 mythic rares. And then it didn't craft Nethroi. It didn't craft Heliod. It must have found other things to craft and then was done. That is so infuriating. That is so infuriating. What did it craft with them? Or maybe it didn't update? Ah, fuck. All right. This is just fucking infuriating. Yeah, we're gonna save changes. This is so maddening. I mean, it's my fault. I should have counted up how many were in the deck and how many I had, and I should have been much more careful, but I wasn't. I wasn't careful. Here's the thing, though. I do have 50 packs. I have 60. I have almost 70 packs to open. Let's open some packs. I'm going to do a video within a video. Are you ready? Okay. We're gonna play the intro real quick. Welcome back to Ramp and Splash, the gaming channel of laughing, learning, absurdity, and skill building, and we just learned ourselves a big fucking lesson. I was trying to build a Brawl deck, and I apparently didn't have all of the cards that I needed, and I went to craft all, and I thought, oh, I have plenty of, what do you call them? Wild cards. I have plenty of wild cards. I'll just craft what I need. It'll be fine. No, I had dumped 120 cards into my deck build, and so I ran out of crafting wild cards before the deck was done. So here we are. We're doing an emergency crack-a-pack session. I have 70 packs in my account. I don't know where all of them came from. I think that gremlins have been coming in at night and playing my arena account. That has to be the answer. Certainly wasn't all the sealed that I played. Okay. So what we're doing is we're going for wild cards. We need certainly 2 mythic wild cards. That's the most important. We need 2 mythic wild cards. Because without that, we don't have our commander. So, pack opening! Oh, I didn't open any Theros, so these are all my first copies of all of these cards. Nice. What do we got? That's one of the cards in the deck. Gah, clutch. These are all new. Look at, they're all new. What the fuck is wrong with that turtle? That's a good card. I really like that card. Whoa, Thassa's Intervention. I like that card in Commander for sure. For sure. Uncommon wild card wasn't what we needed, but Traveler's Amulet, Infuriate. Skullforce Maze Warden. Oh, look at that beard. Fucker has a beard and a half. Idyllic Tutor, very nice. All right, we're looking for Nethroi here. We want a Nethroi or we want a mythic wild card. Okay. Nethroi, baby. Okay, that's cool too, actually. That's cool. No, I need a Nethroi or a wild card. Please. Father, please. Look at you. Look at you. So you know what's cool actually is I think this is Nethroi's head, right? Isn't he on the pack here? Okay, that's a neat card. That's not what we need, though. We need a Nethroi. Wild card, wild card. Go for 3. Fuck! This is the stupidest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Oh my god. Wild card. There we go. We got two rare. I think that's Nethroi over there, too. He's on all the art. But where is he in my hands? Oh, we got it. Don't worry, guys. We got it. Everything's okay. Everything is okay. Oh my god. Hey, Gigantha. Real, very cool. Okay, so now what we can do, in a real exciting way, is now that we know we can at least make our commander, let's just open packs for fun. Let's just fucking jam here. I'm looking forward to this. Nothing new. Teferi's Ageless Insight just helped us with a Brawl game with a Teferi deck. It was awesome. Feline Sovereign is not what we're looking for. Another rare. Here we go. We got it. We got it. Shucklegeist. If you get a chance, listen to the song "The Burgelweist" by Big Dumb Face. That's a pretty good song. Conspicuous Snoop. We are running a little long here on this session. Whoa! Bane Slayer. Bane Slayer. She's slaying the Banes. Ooze. Ooze. We got it. 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 Pursued Whale. Loving that Pursued Whale. Oh, Fabled Passage. You can't have too many copies of Fabled Passage, actually. That's a fact. We got 6 more packs and we got our next we get our next mythic. I don't think I like that card. I don't think I care for it. Hey, it's a fight card. Another card that served us really well in Brawl. It's a Brawl All-Star. It's a Brawl Star. Guys, it's a Brawl Star. What do we got? What did you get? Containment Priest, not super exciting. Mythic! There we go. That's what we needed. Really? Azusa! How much does Azusa cost on Card Kingdom here? Because I really want a paper copy of her. I've wanted a paper copy of Azusa for years and years and years. She is down to $7.50. All right, keep going, keep ripping, keep ripping. We're doing this. We need it. All right, miscast. That's my first miscast. Counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller pays 3. What even is this? What is going on in that picture? That's horrifying. Who let this happen? As long as it's your turn, the spell costs 4 less to cast. Oh yeah, end the turn. End the turn. Right. 6 mana instant, end the turn. It's pretty good. Oh, look at all them wild cards. Hey, we needed that. Ageless Insight. Oh, it's his staff. It's his staff. I got it. I don't want to look at that. I want to see it. Bowser's Lieutenant is a big beefy boy. Protection from multicolor. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Subira would be an interesting Brawl commander, actually. Talk about aggro. We could do an aggro, like small red creatures and Subira. Huh. Ooh, the incinerator. Ay, Chihuahua. Muy caliente. I don't know if this card's any good. I really can't judge it. I don't feel qualified to judge that card. Guys, I hope you are enjoying the dopamine rush as much as I am. Do you want to take it to the next level? Do you want to go freebasing? Oh, yeah. All right, so we got 2 wild cards. We got our first Niambi, esteemed speaker. And we got that mythic. Suck it, menu. They said you can't build this deck. You don't have the cards. Guess what? I found the cards. I make the cards. Ruined Halo ruined my Halo. Standard Bearer. It's a pretty good card. Joel Rail is pretty neat. Gadrak. Doesn't say can't block. All right. This one's a wild card. Nope, it's not. Double vision. We're at 15. We're at 15. So many cards. My collection is so huge, guys. My collection is huge. I'm huge. The collection is huge. You at home are huge in spirit. I mean, maybe you're physically huge. I don't know. I can't see you. But in spirit, you have a lot of chi. You have a lot of energy. Here we go. All right, next one is going to be a ×10. Here we go. Volcanic salvo. We're sending a salvo. We're sending out a salvo. Watch this. Watch this. Nothing's better than this. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I like it when you talk Gargaroth to me. Teferi, Master of Time, Rada, Heart of Keld, First Veto, and a wild card. All right, now we're down to 3. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, 3. No! 2. Ooh. 1. It's a wild card. I feel it. Ah, it's the Terror of the Peaks. That's a sign. We should do red aggro. Let's do Subira, small creatures, and finish with Terror of the Peaks. Oh boy, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That really gets the heart going. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go back to deck building. This is actually a video recorded inside another video. We're nesting videos within videos because time is meaningless and nothing matters anymore. But man, don't we love that dopamine? I'm going to play that outro. I'll be right back, and we're going to build that Brawl deck. We're going to throw the fuck out of that Brawl scene. We'll see you next time. And we're back. We're back to the video outside the video and within a video. Let's go finish that deck. Wait. I hit save and exit. I hit save and exit. Did I not click save? I clicked save and exit. Didn't I? It's not here. Oh. Whoa! I almost just gave up on the whole stream and just called it a day and said, fuck you, I'll come back next Saturday. Wow. They moved it to the bottom. That's frustrating. Wait, and now I have a copy of Nathroi. And all of these are marked as new. But I had Baneslayer before, it's not new. Can someone tell me what the fuck is going on with the client? Why is this deck complete now? Now I have a Heliod. Why do I have a Heliod now? It told me that I didn't have it and said you can't finish this deck. I have an Nathroi. Why do I have an Nathroi? It said that you cannot finish this deck. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. I'm so done with this client. Okay. All right, we wanted to put in... Why is it showing me these cards first? Because I opened them? All right, we're putting in Magistrate. Citywide Bust is in there. Okay. Okay. Why is this still colored funny? I don't understand. Do I have one or not? The fuck? It says I have two. Why do I have two? I thought I had zero. Fuck. The fuck? These are mislabeled? What is going on here? What is wrong with this fucking interface? Like, maybe you should stop spending time on the fucking animations and invest in more people to fix the fucking actual interface that we use to play the actual fucking game. The fuck? Where is Nethroy? Oh, now it's telling me I have a Reese too. All right. But Golos is... Oh, are they banned? Is that the problem? Is this a banned card? It must be. Okay. Oh, I see, because then you cast it from the command zone. This does not tell me. There's... Oh, if you hover over, it says not legal in Brawl. Okay. All right, I guess I'm not reading carefully enough. I guess this is all my fault. Where is Nethroy? Oh, he's a mythic. He's not a rare. He's a mythic, not a rare. It says commander. I just can't. I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm so fucking flustered. Oh my god. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to clone this and we want to make some different versions of this. But I think I'll save that till next time. I am flustered and just all out of sorts from that whole endeavor. But what did we learn today? We learned that milling is hard. We learned that people do really give up when you play a third planeswalker. That can just end the whole match. So if you want some quick wins, just play a Super Friends Brawl deck. We learned that the interface can be frustrating and it can lie to you, or it can show you a red tinted card, and that means banned, but there's no explanation that it's banned unless you hover. Sometimes I think I should be easier on bad interfaces, but I sort of feel like interfaces are most of what we spend our time on these days. Like, we spend the majority of our time interfacing with systems. Those interfaces have to be good because quality of life is the most important thing, right? We need to be spending our time on things that improve quality of life first. That should always be the first priority. And on the whole, Magic the Gathering does that. They spend a lot of time thinking about quality of life, and actually, especially Magic Online over the years from 2014 to recently, they spent a huge amount of time making Magic Online more fluid and friendly and intuitive and on and on and on to make it easier for you to play the game. And I appreciate that. I also know that they're in a rush to get this thing, this money-making machine, to be potent. You know, they want it to be flashy and fun and exciting, and it is all of those things. It's just, I would rather have something that was less flashy and more functional and more intuitive. That's all. So maybe I'm learning about myself too. And that's important because we're on the channel of learning, laughing, skill building, and absurdity. I feel like that was just absurd, and my reaction was absurd, and we learned something about ourselves, right? So I'm going to leave it there, and then we're going to start next Saturday morning at 7 a.m. playing this. We're going to build a couple versions of this Obzon deck, and then we're going to play test them and see which ones we like. We'll definitely do knights. We'll probably do cycling of creatures, and yeah, it's going to be fun. I want to thank you for being here today, and I will see you next time on Ramp and Splash.